Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome back to X-Plane 12. Welcome back to Simply Connect Virtual Airlines in one of our old deliveries. As you can see here, we're back in the MD-11. I say back, I have never flown this plane. I have owned this plane for quite a few months. I have never flown it. I've loaded it in once or twice and went to do flight plans, and one thing or another, something came up or I couldn't do the flight, I had to go away. So I've actually never flown this aircraft, and I thought, you know what, if I don't fly it, we're never going to learn it. So what we're going to do today is try and, I suppose, fumble our way through a flight. We're here today at Stansted Airport. We're on Vatsim as well, just to make it more interesting. You guys love me to be messing this up. So look, we're at Stansted Airport. We're only heading over to Berlin. We're not going too far, but I think the biggest headache is going to be trying to get it off the ground. Now, I believe it's not too bad. It's a mix between Boeing, Airbus. So the functions, there's a few bits I've written down that should help. Mainly autopilot features are the only thing that I looked out of the tutorial flight, and a few other little bits that apparently we have to do. So we'll see what'll happen. No idea. It could go to crap, it could be fun, I don't know. But anyways, welcome to the people that are here. Not very many, but there's a few of you here. The whole 4 of you. Just Jace, Ryan, good evening. Count Davies, Imran, hello, hello. Hello to everyone. I think Count is flying with us tonight. Let's have a look. So far, looks that way. Yep, it's just me on the old VA at the moment. I don't know, is Gecko joining us or not? I don't see... I mean, I don't know, I don't think he'd fly as a Ryanair, so I think Gecko's probably not flying with us tonight, I can imagine. So I think everyone's pretty busy. So, let's get into the cockpit. X-Plane 12's had a bit of an update recently. I've not flown it since the update. Oh, Adrian is coming. You're able to jump on arrows. So inside the cockpit, we can see that we still have the anti-aliasing issues. So it's a bit shiny, but it's not that bad overall. Like, I think it looks quite nice. I was hoping that this big update was going to fix a lot of this stuff for X-Plane, but clearly this isn't their focus right now, and that's probably right, to be honest. It's only kind of superficial. It's just a bit annoying. So, let's get into this flight. Where's the rounds? Good evening. It's a nice plane. I've never flown it, so let's hope for the best. So, what I do know of, we need to go into the aircraft menu, and I've already brought a few things up here. What I did, I went into the load manager. So today's payload is 74,736 kilos. I've moved around the CNG. I like it to be back heavy, so this is a kind of rear center of gravity. So it's just kind of on that border. I'm quite happy with that. Block fuel for today is 21,000 kilos. We put 2,000 kilos as our fuel for taxiing. Apparently that's what the tutorial flight said in the handbook. I have the document here in case we fall into trouble. Ballast fuel, I mean, we could ballast the fuel if we wanted to change the center of gravity. I don't think we need to, like I say, if it was all the way over here and we needed to do something. The trip I've entered here, I've applied load configuration and sent it to the FMS already. So all I've done here was basically I've requested the fuel, the load service, they've already come. They came really, really fast. I've opened up some doors. To be honest, these doors don't need to be opened. It's only really the main cargo. We can open that one. I mean, we could request to load the cargo again so we can have a little nose at it. If we go on the outside. So the cargo comes. It's very, very fast. I would have liked it to be a bit longer. I mean, literally, two are going to go in one time, and it is super fast loading. I suppose if you don't want to sit around all day, but you want a bit of visual, I get it. But for me, I would have liked to have watched it a bit more. It is what it is. We're off to Berlin today. We're going off to Berlin. Michael had a good evening. Yeah, the plane's nice. The MD-11, I actually love the MD-11. I love the look. I love the tri-engine. The engine in the tail fascinates me. But it's not a plane that I've ever flown on or anything like that. I've actually never seen one in real life at any of the airports I've been to. Funny enough either. But it does look really nice. I think it is. It's just absolute rotation. Have done a great job of it. I think it looks absolutely stunning. How does it fly? I don't know. I did hear there was a few issues with the X-Plane 12 version. So we'll find out ourselves, I suppose, in a minute. Okay, actually, I don't know. Did I ask? Okay, so ground power unit I've asked. Failures. Fix all failures. I don't want any on this flight because that's the last thing I need when I don't know how to fly the bloody thing. The only thing I haven't worked out is my toe brakes. Everything else is fine. I've changed it here, so use the hardware for toe brakes. Maintenance tasks and all systems. I mean, we could perform that. Yeah, I don't know why. So when we get moving, we'll have to press a few buttons and see if we can sort out these toe brakes. So what we're going to do first, let's go up above then. Let me have a look at my little list that I do have here. Payloads. Okay, so yeah, everything should be good there. So the battery on, the battery's under the little flap here. Battery on, we can close the flap. And we're going to go over straight away to external power. And there we go, we're going to see everything light up now. We're going to hear some things, make some noises. FedEx uses them on America, very few left. Yeah, it's a shame. I'd say once they're gone, isn't they? They're not going to replace these, are they? Okay, so we do have that available. I'm going to align the nav 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And there we go. I think that's a good thing. We're going to go down here very quickly. So the floodlights for the panels are here. So I'm just going to turn them on a little bit. Might make it a bit easier for you guys to see. Nav lights can go to the... Okay, so nav lights are already on. This is the funny thing. So this aircraft, when the lights are on, they're off. So the beacon can go on. This is your strobe light. And logo light can go to the on. Okay. Emergency lighting. Where the hell's my emergency lighting? Smoking is here. We'll put it on auto. Seatbelts auto. There's only the two of us. And we're going to arm the emergency lights. Okay. So far, so good. I just want to clear my master caution. I want to go down here. Where do I turn up the lights here? That's it. No, that's the timer. It's here. There we go. That's the flood panel lights. Yeah, I think that'll be alright. Surely. Master caution is all okay. Auxiliary to the captains on the below. Just want to make sure. There we go. Captain on auxiliary. And I think that's what we want, right? Who knows? We'll see what happens. What else have we got next? We need to turn on our radio. So the radio here be turned on by... Hang on, this radio panel looks very different to the one I was using earlier. That's odd. Anyways, VHF 1, mic on, and we got one set. It should be okay there. Do I have to hold it down? I can't remember. Or is it the knob? Might be the knob. That's the knob. We've got to press the knob. There we go. And my radio panel is now working. And we do actually have ATC here. We'll get onto that in a minute. I don't want to be messing around listening to them while I'm trying to set up because I've never done this. Okay, so we've done the nav. Emergency lights, smoking lights are done. I have my notes. They seemed important. Okay, we can do a lot of testing here now, the enunciators. I think the one that we have to do is flick that down. As you can see what it's just done there very quickly. And that's just making sure that they're going to be working, I believe, or something like that. Don't quote me. I'm not exactly a master of this aircraft. We just want to make sure, like, we can just put the system to manual and then you can test them all. I think, is that what it wanted? And the ice. Oh, here you go. That's for the annunciator, just for the testing. I believe then we can use the manual test it. Fire and engine APU.
Engine 1, fire. Engine 2, fire. Engine 3, fire.
Okay, so I'm all good with that. Happy. Cargo temps are okay where they are. Low's fine, in the middle. That's aligning. I think it takes about 10 minutes. So all of this is on. Make sure your dampeners and everything is all good. So remember, when there's no light, it means it's on in this aircraft. One thing that I'm still trying to get used to. Other than that, what else have I got? System lights I've done. We've aligned the nav. So I think we can go straight down. I don't think we touch any of these, if I remember correctly. So we got our fuel, 777. Sounds about right, doesn't it? 71421. Okay. Master caution cleared. Let's have a look what some of these things say. What's that? Cargo doors and all that kind of stuff. Well, we won't close any of that stuff yet. Okay, so we're going to go down to the FMC. Does it pop out? Okay, so it doesn't pop out, and I haven't got a camera set for it. So let's get a camera set, because I think we're going to be going down to this quite often. Give me 1 second. Hopefully there was nothing there. Where is everyone in the chat tonight? It's so quiet. I thought there'd be a few around for this flight. Okay, so how does this work? FMC1 is what we're going to go to. The nav data, I just want to make sure this is okay. We had issues the other day. It is in date, so this worked. Flight factor, I don't know what was wrong with your aircraft. I'm sure it's probably something to do with me. Okay, so we can go to flight plan initialization. So this is a mixture of Boeing / Airbus, I believe. So if we go EGSS, because we're in Stansted, and we're going to, is it EDDB? Yeah, EDDB. EDDB, and we go to our company route. It should already be in now. Okay, so our flight number today is going to be SIT, of course, 7742. Our cruising altitude today is 33,000 feet, so 330. Temperature's fine. Oh, we've got to put the alternative in, otherwise it doesn't work. Our alternative actually is really strange. It's Copenhagen, I think. EKCH, somewhere up that way. EKCH. This does need the alternative being put in. Otherwise, when you initialize the IRS, it won't work. So we can check the position reference if we want. And it seems okay. Cost index today for us should be 150. Don't know if that's high or low. I'm not sure with this aircraft, but we're going to go with it. We're going to go to the next page. And this is already in here. Can you see? So they've already put my fuel in. Fuel's good. I don't believe there's anything I need to fill in here. I'm definitely supposed to fill in one of these if I remember rightly now. I think it's only if you're refueling though. At the next place. I don't think I need to touch that. someone might correct us in the meantime. Where's my init page? Let's go back to the init page. As far as I'm concerned, that bit's okay for the minute. We need to go get some clearance from ATC. So let's just have a look what's going on at the ATIS. Let's get control information. Okay, so we're currently information echo at 2020. Yeah, it sounds right, doesn't it? Automatic runway in, use 22. Transitional level is 7,000 feet. I'm going to take note of that because I'm going to need that in a minute. Expect an ILS approach. We're not worried about that. Yankee procedure is not available. Initial contact with Stansted ground 1217. Okay, these are what I need. 121.725. QNH is 1027. 1027. Noise receive information echo and advise type of aircraft on. We are an MD-11, and I think I'm on cargo 2. Right. So I'm just going to put that information. If we go back up here, I'm using my radio panel. Hopefully it's all going to be fine. 121.725. Okay, so we should be on ground if I've done this right. Microphone's on. That should be on. Don't hear anyone. Good evening, Stansted ground. Simply 7742 radio check. Not a good start. I had the volume turned down. He might have actually given us a radio check. Now I wish someone was flying with us so I knew. Okay, I should be okay. Just want to make sure everything is... I think we're okay. He might have spoken to us, he might not have. I didn't realise we turned it down because of the last guy. What's the plan for this week? Tomorrow we're going to be doing some Landlord Super. Maybe we'll do Train Sim World 3 Wednesday. We'll cover the whole ScotRail route. I did a small video. Maybe that's what we'll do. I'm not sure. And I don't know, did I get a radio check? I just want to make sure I did this right. That's in VHF 1. Freaking hell. I feel stupid asking again. So what we'll do, I think we'll just get clearance and see what happens. What we can do for a second, I just want to see if we hear anybody else on the frequency. There are aircraft here, right? There's one coming in. He'll have to contact ground in a minute. There's one over there. Oh, he's just taken off. Okay, so yeah, it's actually not that much going on here. At all. Okay, so what we'll do then, let's get the aircraft menu out. Ground operations. Let's close the cockpit door. Maybe not. Maybe we need to close all this first. Oh, it does work. It doesn't change until outside is changed. So the cargo door should be closing. It is. There we go. Nice. Dismiss the stairs. Everything else is okay for a minute, I hope. Oh, hang on. They've changed. He's now on 121.7. He's changed his frequency. There you go. See how this one goes. Good evening, Stansted ground, simply 7742 radio check.
Station calling, this is Heathrow ground. Just check you're on the right frequency.
Oh, bugger. What's happened here? Everybody's gone offline. Are you kidding me? Ground. Okay, so I think I've lost all my ETC. I think. Now London control might be on. I have to have a look now before I get told off. Yeah, it does look like I'm under controlled airspace of somebody's. It's definitely a London one. It could be 129 decimal 425. Kieran. That's James. Oh, it's so annoying that they just went offline. Absolute pain. Okay, so me, Adrian, and Martin are flying anyways.
ETC 3 Alpha Mike, monitor Unicom 122.8, au revoir, bonjour.
Monitor Unicom 122.8, au revoir.
London Control.
Good 6-4 Mike, London Control, good evening. It is the Alesso 1 hotel arrival for Heathrow. When ready, descend flight level 180, level by ETFAX.
Level 180, level by ETFAX, Alesso 1 hotel arrival for Heathrow 08.
There's two London controllers on, I don't know which one I need.
Quebec Delta, contact London 134.125, good night.
134.125.481, 993 Quebec Delta.
Speedbird 12 Whiskey, climbing flight level 150, direct Vabik.
2 Whiskey London, hello, what's your cleared level?
Flight level 180.
Speedbird 12 Whiskey, climb flight level 230.
Flight level 230, Speedbird 12 Whiskey.
Okay, I just need to find out who I need to call. Hey, Brew, cheese. That cockpit looks so nice. The MD-11's a lovely plane, if I can work out how to fly the bloody thing. I'm just trying to find out which London controller I need. I need the North Stansted 119. The only reason why I hate going into London sometimes is there's different controllers for different areas. And when they go offline, I always balls it up in the wrong ones. 775 now. Okay.
Just confirm that's maintained flight level 130.
And no, maintain flight.
Okay. He 425. What the hell's happened here? (119) 775. Okay. That should be who we need to contact. Let me just go through my things here.
031 Foxtrot, turn left, heading 085.
Next page, check. Review quantity, next page. Okay, I think that was something that we had to do then. And I believe you're just putting in the same fuel that you had here. 1.4. I think this has to be entered for this aircraft. Okay, so then we should be able to go into our flight plan, and it should be pretty simple from this point, hopefully.
Under 2 Papa Yankee, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, right into Papa Yankee.
Good evening, London Control, simply 7742 with you from Stansted, looking for clearance to Berlin. Information Echo in the MD-11. Oh.
Please 77, thank you. I'll just send you a see.
Okay, he's just sent me my clearance. Report aircraft type and stand number on 11. Read back not required. Okay. If we had that before, it would have been handier. Okay, so he's given us our SID. We're going from runway 22 via decline to Echo.
Right, 2 Papa Yankee, turn right, heading 335.
I don't know.
35, right, that's 2 Papa Yankee.
Do I need to put my SID?
2031
Don't think so.
Foxtrot, resume navigation to Barkway.
Resume navigation to Parkway, Neptune 031 Foxtrot.
And 2 Papa Yankee, report heading to London on 127.1, bye-bye.
Okay, he wants us to squawk 1776.
Thank you for the service.
Let's try and find here. There we go. Oh wow, he must have just seen my transponder. Okay. Why is it on VHF 3? Okay, that's fine. Let's go back to my flight plan then. I think that's all looking okay. There's no discons. There's nothing until we get to
031 Foxtrot landing runway
Ogbo.
22, descend flight level 8.
Ogba. Okay, so that's all good.
Descend flight level 80, Neptune 031 Foxtrot.
Okay, so as far as I'm looking, then flight plan there is done. Airport SID departure. That's fine. We need to now go into the performance page. And you can see... Wow, you know what? I better use the chart here. Hang on, just give me 1 second. I need to get my Navigraph up. It's one thing, it needs charts in here. Okay, so my departure, climbing to 6,000 feet via Clacton. So that's what I'm going to put into the hit. There we go, 6,000 feet. 250 of my IS, that's fine. And that is on the auto. That is fine. I don't need to touch any of this stuff as of yet. What else have I got to do then? We can now look at our flex temp. So I think it's on the next page. No, it was on the previous page. There's no page to go back. Or is that me? Transitional is actually 7,000 feet according to this, but I'll just put it 10,000. Okay. Thrust limits. We're going to flex. It's quite a big runway here, so we're going to flex to 77. Oh, it's out of range. I clearly read that calculator wrong. What if I put 65? Okay, that is in range. Hopefully that's going to be enough. We can return back to you. And our speeds are in here. Everything should be okay. I think that's my flight plan complete. Flex temp, performance climb. Back. Let's go back to our flight plan page then. Let's go back to the top. We do have restrictions on. Everything should be good. Who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? Okay, so...
Neptune 031 Foxtrot, fly heading 080 degrees, descend flight level 8, correction, descend flight level 70.
what's my Q&H?
0 degrees.
I did write it down, didn't I?
70, Neptune 031 Foxtrot.
My Q&H should be 1027. Okay, so I'm hoping it's going to be just using this. How do I flick it back the other way? Okay, 1027 from here at the moment. So, one thing I do like, there's a nice feature here.
Foxtrot, descend to altitude 4 to pattern.
If I put it back to the QFE, it tells me if I'm going to hit the ground or not. Look, I like that. I find that very nice. Emergency powers switched off. Windshield defog off. Okay, I think we're good now to start thinking about moving upwards in this aircraft and getting the APU fired. It's not so bad, is it? I think we might fly this for a few flights to get used to it. Oh, actually, there was something I've missed, which is our flaps. Thrust limits. 20% performance climb. Cross limits. Bugger program. There is a part here that's going to tell me... Ah, here it is. What we want to be here. So, slope and wind. What's our slope and wind? What am I looking at here? So this is for my takeoff. I just need to read the charts here again 1 second. This is where this one's just a little... Something I'm not used to looking is looking for the slope off the runway. Let's see if I can get it here. What's the slope? Slope, slope, slope. Tower, ATIS. Where's my slope? Ah, okay. Runway 22. Takeoff. I can't see the slope. That's the slope. Slope is not something I'm used to looking for. Outside temperature 11 degrees. What should I put for the slope? I think we got to put up 2.3. I think that'd be okay. And heading wind, I just need to go to sim brief 1 second. Stansted. Just need to get my wind. Again, something that we don't normally have to look for, but I believe these have to be filled in.
Zero 31 Foxtrot, turn right, heading 095.
I believe it has to be HD. I'm going to put
031 Foxtrot.
0.00. Is that what I was supposed to put? 0.00. See if this goes in. Frigate. Maybe it's heading 0.
Neptune 031 Fox, ascend to altitude 2,000 feet, 14 miles.
Something's not right here. Maybe it's just 0.0. Bugger. Hang on, guys. I just need to have a look at the manual.
Neptune 031 Foxtrot, turn right, heading 190 degrees, cleared Atlas approach runway 2.
I was doing really well until this point. I've forgotten what I have to put.
TT, Neptune 031 Foxtrot.
Oh, is that just the heading of the airport then, I wonder? Okay, flaps are 22 for takeoff apparently. Flex sets the value, temperature enter 50, enter the slope of the runway, and headwind component is the slope / wind field. Enter the outside temperature indicating, so that's up. HD, okay, it is HD, you do have to put the HD. I did. See if this goes in. Well, bugger you then. I'm gonna go with up 0.0 like they put. So whatever I read on that chart clearly is not right. This is something that I need to find out. Because look, that's gone in. So clearly whatever it is, that balls up there. Geek Jack, we've all been here. Well, I've never actually flown this plane. This is my first time flying the plane. I've not even looked. All I've done is quickly brief through their tutorial flight and just change bits. DJ Joe, hello. Okay, so I think that's okay. This has to be a flaps 22 apparently.
Neptune 031 Foxtrot, runway 22, clear to land, surface wind 260 degrees for knots.
Clear to land 22.
So our
Neptune 031
stabilizer
Foxtrot.
is 5.6. I believe that's something I need to remember in a minute. 5.6. Okay, so flaps 22. All right. So I believe we have to manually do this. The flaps on this is weird. So between here and here, the range is here. And basically, I have to move this to get this to where I need it to be. So flaps 22. And it's not a scroll wheel, but there you go. So flaps is 22. So when I go up on my flaps, it's literally going to go straight to 22 for us. I say straight. That could be absolutely pigging wrong again. Looks hard to fly. Well, I just thought it'd be a bit of fun, and I think once we've flown it 2 or 3 times, we'll be all right. Okay, so we've done the flaps. I've done all that. We need to turn on our little nav ball down here. Make sure that is on. Anything else I can think of? Absolutely not. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, our rotational speeds now should be up here. No, why are they not there? How do I get them there? What do I have to do? Do I have to click them? Is that what I had to do? Yeah. So this is now giving me my speeds there. That's how we do it. Okay, that's fair enough. So as far as I'm now concerned, that flight plan is complete. Let's go up above. Let's try and work out the APU now from my very bad notes. Okay, emergency power we've done. Fuel dampener we've done. Icing is already on. So this is all on. Defog we can put on to the on position. Apparently that's what it wants. Q&H we've done. We've done that. So APU is up in this corner up here. It should be a simple case of turn it on. It's flashing. It is going to turn itself on. I believe we change this to the engines. Maybe it's the electronics that shows the flap. Yeah, here we go. APU is kicking in now. The cockpit looks like an A300 and a 77. Yeah, it's a Boeing. It's got a Boeing Airbus hybrid, is what it's kind of like. I've been wanting to fly. Look, I got this when it first came out, and I've been wanting to fly it, but it was a bit not what I'm used to, and I just kept putting it off and off and off. So I said today, frig it, we're going to do it. Could be a good or a bad thing, I'm not sure. I think we're doing okay so far. Right, as far as I'm aware, APU is now kicked in. As you can see... What's it done? I don't know what it's done. APU power, air click. This is the APU power for the air. It's already on, so I think we're waiting for the APU still to... It's not on yet fully. We're just waiting for that to stop flashing. We'll get there. Avgeek, do you not know how to fly this thing? It'd be real great if you did. Yeah, it's a wicked plane. That's why I want to learn it. I think it's absolutely wicked for a plane. I just wish I was a better pilot. Come on, APU. Friggin' hell. Okay, at this stage we can now arm the emergency power.
Neptune 031 Foxtrot vacated.
Scared me, I turned it on and he started talking.
031 Foxtrot, taxi standard.
So emergency power is now on.
Choice, thank you very much for service. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Neptune 031 Foxtrot, bye bye.
APU is now available, so I put on the air, and here we go. We're going to see PAX 1's gone off. PAX 2 still has some flow. Oh no, they've gone on now. Everything's changing, can we see? Everything's just changing lights. And there's some more sounds now. Now I've turned down the sounds a bit because the ATC can be a bit loud. As far as I'm aware, I can turn external power off. Clean up, push back, get out of here. Just having a little look just to make sure everything looks okay. Okay, so we're going to... Shit. I did turn on the APU power here. Okay, because the light was off. It can go off here now. Oh, don't tell me that's reset everything. No, okay. So don't make that mistake. I thought that was already on. Yeah, because it said available. You know, you have to flick it on. External power's off, and the bleeds are on. So this is the bleeds now. And I can't talk too much because I don't want... These should all come on once we've got fuel going. Why is pump 3 off and off? Pump 1's off. Okay, that must be done by itself. Alright, I think we just gotta go with it. What does it say down here? That's battery charging.
Good evening to yourself. It's Globespan 201 Matthew descending flight level 150 to be level by Finmar.
Globespan 201 London Control, left turn direct to Barclay, descend flight level 130.
And direct Barclay, descend flight level 130, Globespan 201.
I don't have the A350. You know, it's one aircraft I just don't have.
Flight level 210, speed 290.
630 uniform, level.
Okay, what we're going to do then, let's pre-plan the pushback.
You descend flight level 80, trying to be level by Lambo.
Flight level 80 would try to be level by Lambo and do our best to be about 630.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
I'm scared. I think I'm good now. I think. Maddie, you made it. Well, this is a bit of a complicated plane. This might not be a good one to watch. I think we could be going down pretty damn fast. Alright, how do I know where my trim's at? I have a feeling it's here somewhere.
Can you just confirm whether it was flight level 70 for Barclay or 130?
Trim?
120, there is cleared level, flight level 130.
130, course 101, thanks.
9.4. How do I know where my trim is? Gotta be here somewhere on my screen, right?
London Control, low speed 927 Lima, speed 280.
Speed 927 Lima, report cleared level.
Cleared down to 160, speed 97 Lima.
Oh, you want me to fly the A330? Well, the M330 is fine. What engine starts first? Okay, so the sequence is 3, 2, 1. So the tail engine, I'm assuming, is first. 3, 2, 1. Okay. I can't think of anything else that's wrong, right? London Control, Sydney 7742, ready for push and start?
Simply 7740, push and start approved, QNH 1027.
Push and start approved, QNH 1027, Sydney 7742. Okay.
Red 6 Delta uniform, fly heading 245, straight and approach 27 left.
245 straight and approach.
Is the pushback here? Did we call him? No. Why didn't we call him?
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay, so engines. How the frick do we start down? Air off, APU off, top, taxi. Okay, so auxiliary pump 1 on.
Span 201, descend flight level 90.
Flight level 90.
Do I have to turn these on myself? No, I don't want the system on manual. We'll keep it on auto. Because we are...
flight level 100.
630 uniform speed 250.
Captain, we're going to press A.
Go down 250 knots now, confirm, speedbird 630 uniform.
At your discretion, just don't go less than 250.
No worries, we'll keep up the speed above 250, speedbird 630 uniform.
Okay, let's start engine 3 first, I believe. Once we get to 15 into...
Hatches are closed, ready to connect.
725.
MD-11 lovely, well, maybe lovely.
Speed star rate to 11975, speed 630 uniform, thanks, good night.
Because we've got 3 engines, let's just start getting them moving. Okay, so I believe now we can add the fuel. Okay, so that should be number 3 starting at the back there. Was that number 3? No, number 3 is this. So it must be 3, 2, 3, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. I thought that one might have started first. Shit, who knows?
Reboot 927 Lima, speed to 20 knots.
I'm gonna just turn him down on a
So
little bit.
connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, parking brake released.
07 Kilo, thanks. Reduce speed to 20 knots.
312, I said, wasn't it?
Reboot 927 Lima, heading and speed to director 119S725. Glim 73 Lima, fly heading to 50 degrees, straight to the
What do you think we will get to end? Well, this flight, I have no idea. I don't know what's going to happen at this stage. I'm not sure why we're not pushing back.
Good 80 knots, my landing control, there's no speed restriction, flight now, flight level 140. Free speed.
The frig we're waiting for here?
LM 73 Lima, reduce speed to 220 knots.
You pushing me back or what? Oh shit! I got my chocks on. Dismiss and dismiss.
Starting pushback.
Terrible pilot. Okay, and we're now going to start engine number 1, which I'm assuming is going to be the top engine. Oh no. Yeah. Top engine's last. Oh my god. Yeah, chocks, what a tit I am, I know. Apologies. Okay, let's throw in the fuel. Alright, let's start doing a few bits here. Flaps. So that will go to flaps 22 now automatically. My auto brake set to take off. Flaps are being done. And slats. That's a horrible camera image. Need to come out a bit. The slats are huge on this. Look at that. I don't really have very good cameras set up, do I? We might end up in the sea. Oh, I don't know. I'd say we're going to crash land into land. We don't have much sea to get past, I don't think. At the moment, everything here is good. Stabilizer trim's not set. I can't see where my trim is. What would it be under? Hydraulics? Fuel config? What I don't get is why this doesn't change like it's supposed to. Like, this should change these. Hydraulics. Okay, maybe it is.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set. We're going to arm this.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
And in the meantime, configuration. Ah, there we go. Stabilizer trim is only 3. We need it to be... Oh, I wrote it down. Where did I write it? 5.6 needs to be our trim. So, I'm assuming up. No, that's the wrong way. 5.6. Bang, look at that. 5.6. Bang on the money, under configuration. We probably want to check our flight controls as well. Apparently I don't have flight
Tail
controls.
is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Okay guys, so what we're now going to do is turn on our taxi lights. Now taxi lights are on the main lights here. Oh no, they're not. Navigation light is already on. Probe in space just subscribed. Thank you very much. We might be going to space in a minute. Okay, as far as I'm aware now, PAX is still off. I think that changed itself. APU can go to the off position. APU air can go... No, that's on. I can go to the off position. PAX 2 now has float. Okay. We're getting this, guys. We're getting this. Now, what do I do next? What have I written? Flaps, select side, little nav, set height, arm, emergency power, done all that. Q&H, gear test, throttle test done. Heading auto brake, APU start. Start's done, air off, APU off top, taxi lights, PFD, taxi V-speed done, flaps done. Hands, trim, TCAS, nav and arm. Okay, so I believe what we have to do is press nav here. And you can see now nav is armed. And I don't know how to set the auto. Approach land, auto flight. I didn't take any more notes from this stage, so all good. I think I have to press this once. And that starts the... That'll be for the auto throttle. I'm scared. Profile is armed. When we hit 70%, this should auto throttle. Let's go. I just need my charts for the taxi, for my readback. I ain't got a clue where... 22 is nice and easy. Okay, guys, let's just turn up the radios again. Simply 7742, ready to taxi to runway 22.
Simply 7742, taxi via Alpha, Hotel, Romeo, hold at Romeo 1.
Alpha, Hotel, and Romeo 1. Taxi via Alpha, Hotel, holding point Romeo 1, simply 7742. Yeah. I think we're happy. Okay, now the only thing, guys, I don't know is my brakes. I've tried to set brakes, and they've not really set. So let's see what happens. I need to try and see if we can stop the plane.
About 201, turn right, heading 190 degrees.
Okay.
Cleared ILS approach from ATT.
I can't remember what buttons I set. Was it that one?
190 degrees and cleared ILS,
Okay, we got brakes. That's fine. Oh shit, no, that wasn't brakes. That was reverse thrust. Oh no.
I didn't pick you up just because I'm about to mount.
What's ABS disarm?
Unicom 1TT decimal 8. I believe Heathrow's closing the same time as me.
No worries, thanks.
Yep.
I'm clicking things I didn't want to click.
Simply 7742, I'm going to be closing. Just be advised there is an aircraft just about to establish on a 9-mile final for runway 22.
Wilco, simply 7742.
Close 1201, the surface window stand says variable 2 knots. Land your discretion. I'm closing. Nothing further. Monitor Unicom 1TT decimal. Again.
Land at discretion, and I'll switch to Unicom 122 decimal. Thanks for your help. Have a good night. Close 121.
All stations on frequency. London is now closed. There's nothing further. Monitor Unicom 1TT decimal.
Why don't I have brakes? That's my gear. Okay, we got to work out why I don't have brakes very quickly. So 18 was hold brakes regular, didn't work. I think 11 was the other one. No, 10 max effort, didn't work. Must be something here that I'm missing, right? Brakes. Max effort, regular effort, hold brakes regular. Is that why I had it? Is that what it was? So 18. No. That's now my... Whoa. What's just happened here? Anyone know what brake I'm missing? I can't even get this back up. So that's toggle brakes. See if it can hold brakes then. What's happening now? This is the one button I couldn't configure. I was trying to do it off camera, but I can't find the brake button. Why are none of these buttons working for the brakes? That's going to cause us a bit of a hassle, isn't it? Let's be honest. Introduction. Oh yeah, that's not freaking helpful. Anyone got any ideas what button I need for the brake on this? Because I have no idea. I'm just trying to look very quickly. I've been trying to, like I said, I was trying to do this before the stream and I couldn't find any button that would work on the brakes. Let's have a look if we've got a manual here. Descriptions, that's no good to me. Tutorial flight's no good to me. I'm gonna run out of fuel. Hold brakes maximum. That's the only one that's left here. Okay, I don't know. We'll just use the handbrake. Can't be bothered messing around anymore. Alpha Hotel Romeo. Okay. There you go. There's the guy landing. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Okay, I need to go to 122.8. Anyone got any ideas about the brakes? Any ideas? Anyone at all? Other than that, I think we're doing alright. Right? Anyone got any ideas for the brakes? Okay, that's Romeo. That's exactly where he wants us to go. I've got no brakes. What I have to do very quickly is just hit that. I bet the guys looked at me like, what the frig is wrong with this guy? And I'm gonna say, I have no idea. Nah, what can we do? Okay, we've got to sort some lights out here then. So obviously at this stage we can put on the strobe. Let's get our other lights on. Lights. All good. How do I not have a brake? It baffles me. What the frig now am I messing with? Right, we're just going to go for this, guys. So at 60%, I should notice that the engines will take over. Ish. Here we go, guys. Okay, I have no idea. No idea. Let's go. Okay, we're at 100 knots. Okay, it's V1 and rotate, which is a bit of a beast to get up. Whoa. Positive rate, gear up. Don't want to be pitching as high as it's saying. Oh, what are the nice ones? What are the flybys? No idea if we're flying the right way right now. I mean, we could be dropping out of the sky. Okay. Slats up. Okay, it's really trying to get high. My auto thing didn't come on, so I clearly fucked something here, didn't I? Look, it's very pitch heavy. Alright, let's just start going all the way up. Okay, let's... No! Disarm you. And we should be able to retrieve all of that now. Okay, the flats... Didn't realise I clicked it twice. Okay. Oh, we're not following our navigation here. Now I can't hear anyone. Okay, so now it's following the nav again. So clearly when I was messing with the brake, I must have messed something up there. It's not bad, it's our first flight. We'll learn as we go. Well, we're up at the moment. Okay. Can we go direct on this thing? It's after 11:18. There you go. That'll fix that. So I've got no brakes. It's going to be an interesting landing. Okay, so I've had to reset all of that. Clearly it was my mistake at the beginning. Hey, we're up. Could you not Google it about your brake? Yeah, I'm going to try to now. Okay, we're over 10,000 feet though, guys, so I should have... let's disarm all of this. All the lights are disarmed. Everything else is on and okay. The icing's fine. Cabin's all on. Everything's on. I think everything's good. Turn the APU off. I don't know, guys. We're in the air. We're rocketing up. Man, we got some strong wind here. Does anybody know how to land it now? Okay. X-Plane 12. X-Plane 12. MD-11. Toe brake. Let's see what comes up now. So first thing I see as you type it in is braking and tiller issues. Okay, great. Braking with joystick. Okay, that makes sense. I'm not using rudder pedals, so maybe... Using a T-Flies, I have one of the buttons I hold to control brake while taxiing. It seems not to be working. Okay, this is good. Same here. Same here. Oh, friggin' out. Hold brakes regular and hold brakes maximum are working on our end. If not, please open a support ticket. Hold brakes regular is working while holding the button for yaw. Both are not working. We'll open a ticket. Brakes not working. Ticket submitted. Ticket submitted. Parking brake key bindings work as a mediocre workaround. Okay, so I can use the parking brake as a brake short term. Well, that's rubbish, isn't it? I mean, that was back in March last year. Come on, that's got to be fixed by now. Give me something a bit newer. Michael, the answer to your question is no. Nightmare, a cat just brought in a mouse and it escaped under the cooker. Nothing better than that. Nothing better. Okay, where we're at? 230. The plane's just climbing a bit more now. I can't believe I've actually got this plane in the air. I've never flown it. I took a few notes from its manual. And it's in the air. I think next time we fly it, it'd be definitely easier. What I might have to do is fly it for a couple of streams though, just to make sure that I'm okay and we sort it out. A bit loud out here, isn't it? Commander Fox, good evening. I don't know if I said good evening or not. I don't know what to do about these brakes. How long is the flight? Not very long. We should be in the air for about 1 hour max, is the plan. It's taken me a long time to get up in the air, hasn't it? Oh, wow. Half 9 and I'm only just in the air. That is pretty poor. What's your favourite aircraft to fly in the sim? Right now this, because it's the first time I've ever got it up and I'm pretty happy. The plane is updated, yeah. I'm actually just about to have a look at the fixes from the last update. But yeah, I can't find an answer to the brakes. They have said to do this. In your options, use hardware controller toe brakes. Save options. Apparently that's their fixed, what I've read so far. I mean, I've changed the buttons now, so we might have to do a bit of testing. Was this down? Hold brakes maximum. Oh, that definitely is not a fix. What if I take that off? Ah, so you have to take it off. See, they don't say that to anybody. They've actually said to make it work on the joystick that you must click use hardware controller toe brakes. You need to unclick that and then it works. Okay, we can move this out a little bit. Where's the range on this aircraft? Data, map, TCAS. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where's the range? Minimums. It says range. Ah, increase, decrease. Okay, there we go. Not sure whether to get FS track. Apparently it's really good. As I use STL and it's very similar, but just gives you models covered. But apparently it's very good. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I just use the usual Bluebell models. Like, I don't really care as long as I see other aircraft flying. They're not too bad. Wow, we are juggling around here. So the phone call, typical. We've worked it out. We've worked it out. Yeah, I must admit, my favourite aircraft is the A319, just for the fact it's my favourite aircraft. I love the baby bus. But I love the Beluga, but it's not X-Plane 12 compatible, which is a big shame. But right now this, because it's very interesting. Can we do a bit of a cabin tour, I wonder? I mean, it's probably not pressurized out here, so you'd probably die, right? How do you get downstairs? Can we get downstairs? Ah, okay, this is where some other people can sit. Not much of a window. This is if you're flying with me first class, this is where you'd get to sit. It's a shame it's empty in here. Both floors. Anything I would say, it doesn't have any sound settings. It is very loud. It'd be nice if I could change this without having to do it via this. I mean, look at all these failures we can have. I don't even know what half these mean. We can pop tires and everything. Rob Evans, good evening. This aircraft is an absolute beaut. As we head our way to Berlin. Nothing else nice there. Right, the good news is that I fixed the brake issue. Someone's just sent me a Steam request. I don't know who it was. If it's someone in the stream, I'll accept it in a minute. Noticed that my thing's not working again as well. My bar on the top. Apparently my simulator doesn't have Fusapin, but it should do. You love the third engine, so do I. Fortunately, there's not really much view-wise for us. I mean, it's nice out here, but because of the high winds we got, it's a bit shaky. Just tweet about your awesome stream. Hopefully you get some more substitute. Well, Rob, that's very kind of you. Okay, looks like all ATC in the world has gone off radar. Do I have any in Germany? Not really. Okay, that's fine. Makes my life a little bit easy. There is ground. Seems to be revving up and down quite a bit, like it can't keep its speed. Look. I wonder if it's just the wind. There's a crosswind. Okay, you know what we should do is set this up because I've got no ATC now. So I'm expecting to be landing at 25 left. Okay, apparently you do your start first on this one. Okay, 25 left. Where's the I-25 left? And we should be coming in on the OGB25L. Here we go. I don't know if we had an extra thing in MoBo. Let's have a look. What's our transition? Okay, we don't have one. Do I have any discons? Here. Now, how do I get rid of it on this aircraft? Is it clear? Perfect. I think. Now this should automatically do the flight levels for us. So once I look at my chart, we're well from top descent anyways. I think we're okay. We can I don't know why my thing at the top's not working. Should have it already in my plugins, so what's going on here now? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's definitely in here. So why can't it connect to my thingamabobby? You're just being kind. I've noticed that my my thing's off too. My screen. We're an okay channel. We do okay. I mean, we managed to bullcrap our way of getting this plane in the air and flying, so yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Okay, the nav radio. So apparently the ILS on this one, you can type in EDDB. No. Clearly that's not right. Let's just have a look on the chat. ILS for 25 left. It's gonna be a... Okay, 3,000 feet. 109.50. So 109.50 with a course of 245. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, you type in I00I. There you go, 109.90. No, hang on, no. This ain't right. Course of 179. I mean, that's not right. Why can't I fix the ILS? One. How are we doing for fuel? Not loads. Ibrahim, hello. It's a watchable channel. Only just, yeah, I know. I'm a real person. What are other YouTubers like? I need the manual for this again because apparently I don't know how to work out my ILS, even though it should be pretty damn easy. Okay, cruise. Nothing else is helping here. Descent. FSC altitude Oh, look, it disconnected me. I think the frames are bad because I'm trying to search. It doesn't tell me how to sort out my ILS. What the frig am I supposed to do here? I have to have a look in the pre-flight. I say it's going to give you the full. You may notice an error message in the scratch pad. I'm going to be honest with you guys, no idea. EVGA we're heading off to. Have you got the ILS identifier on the chart? I haven't really looked at the second. I'm wondering why it's not automatically giving us this. Now maybe I need to do something on the performance page maybe for landing. There has to be another performance page here anyways, because I need to know what my landing speeds are. Approach. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look here. So flaps 35, 160. B reference of 155. So that's a 50. How about we'll just do a 35. There's also 35 flaps on this machine. Here. Okay, that's fine. I don't have to touch that. Length of the runway is good, 13,000 feet. Are they installed here? No. So there is a way to put them over there. No idea. I have put in the right bloody 25 left. Well, the charts are completely different here. What's going on? Alright, top of descent's not too far away now. Shall we see what happens? The frame rate. Oh no, because it's disconnecting me from the thingy. I didn't see the I-25 left though. Ah, here it is now. I didn't see it before. Okay, yeah, that'll fix it. Okay, now this doesn't help when I don't understand my EDDB. Why can't I change anything here? Flight plan. Okay, so stars there. Not allowed. This is what happens when you fly new planes. What if I clear it? No, not allowed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not entirely sure what's going on. It's going into the I-25 left. It's still the wrong identifier here. You know what? We can always work our way in, can't we? What I'm going to do, I'm going to move this down to 3,000 feet. You don't have to touch anything, apparently. It'll just automatically do as it's told. That rev. Okay. It's okay, because it is going into... Oh, it's getting boring connecting to Vatsim. Frame rate's not very good in this, apparently. On the right bottom. What about it? Pick star, return to lat rev. What do you want me to do? I am on the I-25 left. But I don't want to revise that. I'm going on the right approach. It's just giving me a dodgy number for some reason. It could be the plane. It's the same I already had. OGB 25 left. It's already there, so it won't reselect. I don't know what the issue is. There's no issue, it's going to the right place. It's just, for some reason, the nav is just a little bit out. It's not out by much. We'll see what happens when we come down. It could be the aircraft data. It could be anything. Disconnecting from the servers, we'll just leave it. Yeah, I know I'm going to the right place. It's the nav. The nav is slightly off. No, the sits and starts fine. Frame rate's terrible though, isn't it? You know what, let's go direct. Speed this up a little bit. You can't. And I'll show you why. So this aircraft, it's only this aircraft, and I know about it. If you were to put in the course manually, so it's 109.50, it gives you all the duplicate names. And I can't even see which one it might be. Kevin, good evening. So what I was told you do is if you type in I, you can see it gives you the course and stuff. But this is just a little bit wrong. It could be the aircraft. Yeah, well, I know. I've got my charts up next to me here. I am looking at the charts. I'm just saying that it won't manually let you put it in. It's a funny one. I am on Vatsim, but it keeps knocking me off. The frame rates are pretty poor. I probably need to turn down my settings a little bit in this aircraft. The frame rate's not great. I'm back on. It might drop me off again in a minute, but... Okay, and I believe to land this plane, I don't have to touch anything. I don't know if I need to touch this button. I think I literally just press approach land and it does its thing. There you go, it disconnected again, so I'm just gonna leave it off. Pain in the ass. All my settings are maxed out. I probably need to turn it down a little bit for this aircraft. Okay, Martin D is on approach. Have you already landed, Adrian? Or did you just stop flying? Okay, I'm just having a look at the manual. What does it say about landing then? Okay, when ILS localizer capture criteria has been satisfied. What do I have to do before that? It doesn't say. Set will continue to 3000, but the aircraft could momentarily level off at any point if there is an altitude constraint. That's fine. After passing the constraint waypoint, the aircraft will continue. When we get the vector's waypoint, we should be directed by ATC to final approach. If there's no ATC, we can make a direct to Luri using the direct init page. Okay, well that's fine. I don't think we have that issue with today's flight. Go to flight plan. How do I change this to plan? Plan. I decreased that a bit. Yeah, we have no issues with that. That's going to come in nicely. I'm not sure. Okay. When the ILS localizer capture criteria is being set, obviously once we're down, it must automatically set then. In the FMA area, at the same time, the glide slope is armed to capture unless LOC only is selected on the FMS. Shouldn't be that. And land armed is enunciated in the vertical portion of the FMA. No matter if the automatic landing mode is entered by autopilot or FMS guidance, the speed may be controlled by either the FMS or the autopilot speed enunciation. Notice the radio altimeter box. The height displayed is 2000. This doesn't mean much to me here. The aircraft continues on track, beams passing 15,000 feet RA, where autopilot checks are conducted to determine landing status, dual land, single land, or APPR. In about 10 seconds, if all criteria are met, the proper enunciation is made in the FMA. Visibility is enough to perform a manual landing. We can disconnect the autopilot and auto throttle and fly the aircraft manually. We're going to proceed with an auto land instead. In a dual or single land mode, at 150 feet RA, the aircraft autopilot commands an alignment maneuver to align the aircraft heading. Okay. Okay, I have no idea. Nah, it's not. We'll be fine. I mean, look, we got the plane in the air. That's more than I ever expected today. And it looks like we're going to land it somewhere in Germany. Okay, I do need some meter data though. We're currently at 1012 or 2989. 5 degrees. Visibility is 10 kilometers. That's great. No gusts. Winds at 16 knots. Okay. I think we can live with that, can't we? I'll have to see what happens. I'll try and get some nice screenshots of the aircraft as it's my first flight. Oh, I got a bit too far. What actually works in here? Do we have a toilet? I mean, we all know that's a very important thing. Must be this thing, isn't it? There's nothing in there though. Dun dun dun! Imagine having to work and sit in the jump seat for this flight. Like if you worked and, you know, they're moving you to a different airport or you're on the next shift. Like there's nothing in here. It must be so boring. I mean... Can't believe how quiet my flight streams have become now, though. Okay, Martin's on final approach. But yeah, Prison Architects is getting another DLC. Jungle themed pack. Oh, okay, it's not another one. Max has come to join us. He's wagging his tail very happily. Okay, okie dokie. What's our fuel like? 3.7. It's not bad. Do you find it weird where there's no lights on the buttons which mean they're on? I find it so weird. Should I set fire to an engine for a bit of fun? Yeah, I'm surprised they're letting Chelsea spend so much money. I mean, the amount of money that they've spent so far this year, it is very surprising, but clearly he feels there needs to be a rebuild, and at least they're supporting their manager. Look at our manager. I mean, they gave him a little bit of money. We haven't spent that much money, really, compared to the other teams, and you know, he was allowed a loan. We do need to offload a few of our players, though, which is fair enough. Razor Liam, good evening. No, they're doing really well though with the squad they have. Yeah, but this is the problem now. We're in 4 cups and we don't have the squad. Ericsson's injured. You know, McTominay and Fred. I mean, I suppose as long as it's not Casemiro. If Casemiro got injured, it'd be drastic for us. 105 million. I don't know who owns Chelsea now. Isn't it like quite a few people? I'm surprised he hasn't been sacked. I mean, his run of results have been poor, but look, I suppose, you know, they're invested in him now. They have to be able to give money, ain't they? Chelsea has spent massive money though, and with the poor run of results, like throwing money at the problem doesn't work. I think United are proof of that over the last couple of years. I mean, who spends nearly £85 million on Harry Maguire? Potter's not signing him. Do we know that? I haven't heard anything. I don't really read much news about Chelsea. I see when they buy people, but like, I couldn't care less for them, if you know what I mean. Pretty sure it's not him. It's either the FD or the owners. Well, the thing is, they got Reece James and they just brought that new right back. A couple of their players aren't joining them till the summer, though. They do have a big squad. See, this is where United's in a bit of shit. Like, we've got 10 games over the next, like, 3 weeks. And in that time, we've got to play Leeds twice. We've got to play Barcelona. Like, United have got a pretty crap run since the World Cup, because a lot of the teams in the top 4 got to play games during, just before the World Cup, but because when the Queen passed away, United just got shafted. Okay, so the aircraft should automatically descend. We're not descending, so I'm a bit worried. 319. Okay, no, sorry. Opa. We should be descending on the next one. Must be a reason for them buying who they're buying. Especially when it's that kind of money. Some of the players, I must admit, I've never heard of. I've had to kind of like YouTube them to see some of their goals and stuff, and yeah, some of them I've never heard of. I must admit, I think this is the first year I've not really kept up with like the Spanish and the Italian and kind of leagues and players. Like, I don't really know a lot of these players. Normally, I've been very good. '16th of Feb, the Barca game. Yeah. I won't be streaming on that Wednesday and Tuesday, I'll tell you now. That's a huge game against Barcelona. Can't miss that. I think United should walk over them. If we've got a fit team, we should walk through them, I think. I don't think they're much, you know, Dembele's injured again. The only one I probably would have taken, but we don't need a winger, but we could have probably used them in attack, is Depay. I probably would have brought him back to United on the free loan. And because he can play as a striker as well as a winger, or you could put Rashford up front and have him on the left or the right. Anthony's a bit hit and miss. He had a good game the other night, but sometimes like he just, you don't even see him in the game. He needs to, he still needs to settle in a bit, I think. I heard of him, but I didn't think he was as good as he's been. That first game I saw for Chelsea, like he was pretty damn good. But Chelsea still lost. And look, Chelsea went and got what's his name, Felix, on loan. And again, another player they didn't need, I don't think. I mean, United were looking to get him on loan, so they get him. United were looking to buy 2 players, and Liverpool go and buy them. No, Anthony was alright. He played alright the other night. But the Man City game, he was just nowhere to be seen. He's still settling into the Premier League. You know, it doesn't just come like that. Look, there's a difference. He's a young guy. You know, he's not very old, not very experienced really. It's different for someone like Casemiro. You know, he's won 5 Champions Leagues. You know, he's walked in and he's settled in really well. And I mean, but he's a pure footballer. Like Anthony just needs time. He's still very young. He still wants to try and do too many step overs. He needs to be direct. He's not direct enough yet. He's not, you know, he's not running into the box. I'm finding that he's relying too much on the overlap, and it's okay when Dalot's playing, but Wan-Bissaka is just, he doesn't have the cross in him. So he's relying on Anthony a bit more to kind of like take the ball, because what happens is Wan-Bissaka, he just passes back to him, and where Dalot would be more direct, you know, Anthony would create the space, give the pass, Dalot would cross, and that's what was making Anthony look a bit better. I think he looks better with Dalot behind him, or Dalot, sorry, whatever. Okay, why is this plane not doing anything? What have I done? I haven't descended on time, have I? It said it did it automatically, but clearly it hasn't, because I've had to pull it out. don't know what's happening. See how this goes. What do we think about the new Harry Potter game? Do you think we should play it? I've applied for it. Hopefully we'll get an early access key. Alright, here we go. Plane's doing stuff now. Okay, let's set our QNH, which was 1012. Oh yeah, why can't I get it? 12, there we go. Everyone's very quiet. What are we doing? An ASMR stream tonight? Do you want me to start eating my microphone? And licking pens or whatever they do? Right, are we dropping in speed? Okay, I think we might be okay to have the slats up. Yeah. Now, the only thing is... Okay, that's final. Let's just decrease this a second. Right, increase. Okay, so we are coming on to finals now. Moving on Sunday. Hope to be able to join again as next week. Ah, that's what we like to hear, Kevin. You've been away for ages. I don't even know what error just came up there. Landing gear. Really? You want your landing gear out now? I think that's going to be way too much flaps, no? It's very close. I still hear you. Do you know where I can get some mods for the E500? I have no clue, mate. Kevin, you've been a member for 25 months. Bloody hell, mate. Can't believe it's been this long since we've all started this. Time flies. Literally, look, we're flying. Didn't know this had rain effects. Okay, right, we need to concentrate here. I have no idea what we're doing. When does the ILS come in? I think we're slowing down. What was our landing speed? Does anyone know anything? We're going to be doing a 35, so landing speed of 160-ish. Where we're at, 200. And we're descending more. Okay, let's speed brakes, auto brake to medium, because I have no idea what's going to happen next. Let's put the flaps down a bit more. So I'm not going for a full 50 flaps, we're going for a 35, so let's go one more. Gear down. Yeah, it wants our landing gear. Yep, yep, yep. I hope we don't crash now, we've just gone all this bloody way. No, I don't know what people say about X-Plane, but I'm sorry. Even in the ground, it just looks lovely. Right. I didn't put any of my landing lights on. Why did no one remind me? Landing lights are all on. We're starting to panic soon. Flaps are where we want it to be. That's armed. Reverse thrust, I think, is that key. I just don't understand. I'm hoping that this is no localizer, so I'm assuming it's just automatically going to pick this up. Yeah, crazy, eh? Microsoft is running so smooth at the moment, it's hard to go back to X-Plane. Well, for me, it's the opposite, because my drive blew up 2 weeks ago, Kevin, and I lost my Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I re-downloaded it, and I just can't get my settings how they were. Like, I tried to take off the other day, and all of a sudden, like, the plane crashed because I took off, and apparently my landing gear broke. Like, it's ridiculous. So I'm full-time kind of X-Plane mode at the moment. And I'm sorry, but that's lovely. And I really like this plane. I hope it lands well. Considering I've never flown it, I took a few notes. I think we're doing alright. But yeah, if someone wants to help me reset up my Microsoft Flight Simulator and get all my settings, it's something that you can probably do, Kevin, because we're running pretty similar stuff. So if you can send me all your settings, that'd be great, because now mine are just ridiculously stupid. Doesn't matter what I do, stupid things are happening that shouldn't be happening, and it just makes me mad. It's just had a big update this week, actually. The biggest issue of X-Plane 12 is still the anti-aliasing, where, you know, we're getting the flickers and the shiny buttons. But I'm sorry, that's beautiful out there. Look at that. That's a lovely sky this evening. Yeah, behind the screen. Yeah, that's what I mean. Just send me, if you can send me all the setting pages, you can screenshot them, so I can get my Microsoft Flight Sim running again, because I wouldn't mind flying a Boeing. Because I'm still scared to fly the Zebra on this sim, because apparently it's not 100% for X-Plane 12. Alright, I need to have a look at these charts again, because... Right, it should be hitting the localizer in a minute. So I'm assuming it's just going to do this auto still. But this is a great plane, highly recommend it. I was a bit scared to fly it, but I'm quite happy I did it now. Definitely going to fly this a couple more times. Yeah, I downloaded the Zebo for this, but I need to... That's a plane I definitely want to try. I'd rather jump into this than the Zebo. How crazy is that? And I know how to fly a 737. See, that's the problem when we have to start again. See, what happened for me was I was on the same Microsoft Flight Simulator, was like all the time. And then when I lost my Microsoft Flight Simulator, I had no choice but to go back to this for a little while until I got a new drive. And it's been very good to me actually since. But it does need like some payware airports. There are a few out now, but it needs some stuff still. All the freeware stuff. Where's all, like, I don't think anyone's made a freeware bloody airport yet. You know, that's what we need now. We need all the people to get back now and start building airports for us. Okay, landing rate of maybe 500 today. Okay, we've got a bit of a crosswind headwind. Airport's ahead somewhere. There she is. Still no localizer. We'll take over here in a minute if it doesn't do anything. That'll be an interesting one, this one, isn't it? What's the fuel like? 2.6. It's quite scarily low for SimBrief. If I had to do any go-arounds or anything. Okay, no localizer. I don't know, am I supposed to approach land? Localizer's now armed. Okay, hang on. I'd be expecting to descend now. Do I disarm the autopilot? Okay, I have no idea. Start bringing her down though. Now I believe I can control the thrust here. There's a way for me to disconnect it. Up or down, maybe. No, it's not you. It's not you. I don't know. Oh shit, crashing into the ground. That was not meant to go like that. Oh, she's a beast. I don't know how the throttle works. How do I take over the throttle myself? Right, I'm hoping it's like the Airbus with the throttle. Does anyone know? I need to concentrate now. So we're off the runway. I have no idea if we're going to skid off. I don't know. I don't know nothing now. Really hard to fight the nose. My glide slopes all over this show. I actually don't have a proper glide slope. What could go wrong? Pretty much everything. We're too high. I don't know how the throttling and stuff works. Or white. Too high. So the glide slope indicator on my screen, there was definitely something wrong with this airport when it came to the ILS. It's a long runway. We should be all right. There you go. We're back on track here now. Okay, minimums are set. That's fine. If Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, I'm fighting like hell. Oh, come on. I can't get her down, she's floating like a beast. What the hell? No! Shit. I can't take over the control of the speed. Oh, don't watch. Oh. Oh, something just blew up. It could have been an engine. Why can't I control the... I can't believe we got all this way for this shit to happen. Oh, something else has just blown up. It could have been my house. What the f... Oh, we're on fire. Fuck. Oh, shit. That's how you stop a plane. Why did it not turn off? Oh, freaking out. It's all on fire. I wonder if I... Okay, that doesn't even put out the fire. Oh, shit. Oh, I can't believe we did all that. What was my landing rate? Does anyone know? Oh, mine is 72. There we go. That was my best landing I've done in a long time. Even this fire suppression won't take the fire out. It's that bad. Well, apparently we're recording a video. What's going on? Don't record videos. So, doesn't matter how many times I clicked this or did anything, I couldn't disengage the speed. And I tried all the way up on the approach. So clearly I've not read something properly. Shall we have a quick look at the replay? I just don't even have words. Oh, we're on fire landing because we're on fire on the floor. The fire effect looks really good. I mean, this could be something out of, oh, tires are blown and everything. Can't do anything about the fire because we're on the ground on fire, so... We look like a rocket ship. All that foxy way for that to happen at the end. I couldn't get the nose down because of the speed. That's why I was struggling with the nose. Because it said like 50, and then I was getting down to the floor, and then all of a sudden I noticed that I wasn't slowing. This is why I floated so much here, look. It ballooned. I like to do this in real life too, by the way. Not the next bit, but this bit. Usually it goes down after the first time. There you go, and it just started speeding up. Oh, that landing is... That was a lovely landing. If only my reverse throttles came out. My feet are on the brakes, and now look, it wants to take off again. Man, we travelled a long way out of this airport, didn't we? I'm gonna have to have a look at the turn the auto throttle again. Funny enough, it was a note I did not write down because I didn't think it would be an issue. Okay, here come the trees. Oof. Couple of bumps. Oh, there's... Oh, yeah, a few houses, a few people will be dead there. Oh, I just missed that one. Then we're speeding up again. Then we're taking off. Oh, look, I missed them houses. Look at that. That was skillful. Oh. Oh, yeah, shit. We just hit a hill. That was it. Don't really have words for what just happened this evening. I just want to quickly go back to the tutorial flight that I was reading from its own manual. Okay, so it says automatic landing. It said I didn't need to do anything with the speed. Oh, hang on, let me read this. After you pass 50 feet RA, the aircraft begins the flare remover. The touchdown with accessible descent rates. The maneuver enunciated as the flare. The throttles automatically begin to retard and idle. Well, that didn't happen, did it? No. And there's nothing above in the manual about the auto throttle coming off or what. Well, look, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Lovely plane. Beautiful plane. I'm going to fly it again when I learn how to take the throttle off. I'm going to definitely check that before we fly the next time. Other than that, I think we did really well. Considering I've never flown this plane, I think, you know, we got it set up quite well. We got it out. We got it down. ILS didn't happen. My bad, probably. And there's a little bit of fire going on now, but other than that, I think we did really well. Really, really well. Thank you to everyone that flew this evening. Thank you to Count and Adrian. Where did you go? You were flying with us and you disappeared. Beautiful plane. We're going to fly it some more. Don't worry. We'll get better. Not all. I haven't crash landed this bad in a while. But thank you to all the mods members, everyone that's been around tonight. It's been quite a quiet one, but a few of you have been here, which is nice. So thank you to everybody. We'll be doing Landlord Super tomorrow. And I'll post some screenshots in Discord. Good night.